Hi, for those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Maggie, and my screen name on YouTube is macmarge. I'm taking just a moment of my time and yours to address the Stop Kony and Kony 2012 hashtag on the internet, and specifically those opposed to it. What I'm finding largely is that those who are in opposition to the Kony 2012 or Stop Kony hashtag are actually opposed to Invisible Children. Invisible Children is the nonprofit organization that started this movement and created the video that you probably watched before you came here. I will admit that I've been a supporter of Invisible Children for several years, primarily with my voice and not my wallet, but I want to draw the line right now that I am not for Invisible Children, but instead I am against Joseph Kony. But the main problem I'm finding with those in opposition to the Kony 2012 movement is that their opinion and argument are based on blogs that aren't credited and are primarily constructed on bias. If the article you're reading is against Invisible Children strictly because it was started by a bunch of rich kids who are entitled and felt like they should go save Africa, you probably need to reconsider what you're using as a source. Some of the best arguments I've seen against Invisible Children are strictly about funding and money and what percentage goes towards the cause and what happens to the rest of it. If what you're reading is credited and gives facts, figures, and numbers that build your opposition to Invisible Children, I can't make you write a check and support them. Nobody's forcing you to speak out on the Kony 2012 movement. For you to label someone as ignorant and try to silence them simply because they use the Stop Kony hashtag and you're opposed to Invisible Children is truly inhumane because you're silencing the voice of somebody speaking on behalf of a child in Africa who's been a victim of the LRA. If your opinion's well formed, then obviously you're entitled to it, but try to see past that and seeing what this movement is actually trying to accomplish. It doesn't cost you anything to use those hashtags. The point is that this movement is about awareness, which will hopefully prompt action. Now I'd like to address two other arguments that I've seen in opposition to Kony 2012 that I haven't already addressed. 1. Just because the LRA is considered inactive in Uganda doesn't mean that they're inactive in all of Africa. 2, as Americans, we do have our own problems in our own country, yes, but it's not costing you anything to use the hashtag to raise awareness. If we're able to grow this movement to an international level and prompt action, then really, even if we do participate in capturing Joseph Kony, the amount of your tax dollars that are going to go towards it in combination with how much help will be coming from other countries would be minimal. Oh, and don't try to be a hipster and use that as your excuse not to support Kony 2012 because it's too mainstream. Hopefully you've watched this all the way through and we can have a civil conversation in the comments down below. Always up for some wholesome discussion.